A very good afternoon to one and all present over here. We welcome you all for today's webinar, which is being organized by Indian Association of Physiotherapists Women's Cell, Mathura district from Uttar Pradesh. Myself, Dr. Neha Singh Mandade, and we are here to introduce today's speaker to talk about the Winter Joint Series. And also, we are going to start it with a short introduction of IAP Digital Media Team, IAPWC, and IAP. So I, Dr. Neha from IAP Digital Media Team, I would be the host for today's webinar. The series that has been started and initiated from Mathura district, that is Winter Joint Health Series, which is through a physiotherapist perspective. And for today, we have with us our guest speaker, Dr. Kanchan Kholia ma'am. And along with this, the organizing team, those who are present over here and going to be leading the entire webinar, is through District Coordinator of Mathura, Dr. Harshika Gupta, and Sub-Coordinator is Dr. Dimple Goyal ma'am. The State Coordinator is Dr. Shruti Sharma ma'am, followed by Joint State Coordinator of Uttar Pradesh is Dr. Anjana ma'am. And their sub-coordinator teams are Dr. Deepika ma'am, Dr. Renu Giri ma'am, and Dr. Namrata Suri ma'am. We all are here for today's afternoon for this beautiful webinar, and the resource person is also here. So we on the initiating this webinar and on behalf of IAP Digital Media Team, welcome you all. The Indian Association of Physiotherapists is the oldest and largest association representing the physiotherapists in India since the year 1955. The Indian Association of Physiotherapists Digital Media Team consists of a group of physiotherapists who handles the Zoom platform, webinar live streaming, and IAP profiles on social media platforms, that is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. To follow us, you may follow the IAP profiles on these social medias to receive the updates and notification for our events such as webinars, workshops, CMEs, conferences, health camps, blood donation drive, etc. To know about the recent updates in the field of physiotherapy. Also, we wish you and we request you to subscribe our IAP YouTube channel for the notification of our live webinars. In the playlist section of this channel, the webinars are segregated into various folders on the topics like orthopedics, neurology, sports, fitness, pediatrics, cardiopulmonary, women's health, research, cancer rehabilitation, etc. for the easy access. And the social media links to follow would be shared shortly in the chat box. We are also streaming live on YouTube right now. The link would be shared in the chat box. Now, I would like to hand over this further presentation to Dr. Dimple Goyal ma'am, followed by a short presentation by the state coordinator, that is Dr. Shruti Sharma ma'am, who is going to help us sensitize about the recent conference that is going to be held in the year 2026 of Asia West Pacific Regional Conference of World Physiotherapy. In the month of September, 26th and 27th is the date. So we hand it over further to Dr. Dimple ma'am to introduce Dr. Shruti ma'am and further presentation by Dr. Shruti ma'am. Over to you, Dimple ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. On the behalf of the Indian Association of Physiotherapists, Women's Cell, Mathura, I warmly welcome all respected dignitaries, senior faculty members, speakers, and participants to today's Winter Joint Series webinar. Before we begin the scientific session, we are honored to have Shruti ma'am, our respected senior and state coordinator, who will guide us regarding the upcoming IAP conference and share important insights about the AWP regional conference initiatives. I now humbly request Shruti ma'am to kindly begin and guide us ahead. Over to you, Shruti ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Shruti, a state coordinator of UP, IAPWC, and welcome you all for such a nice webinar, and which is organized by the Mathura team. Welcome you all. So this is a short video which is for upcoming conference of AWP, that is Asia Pacific World Physiotherapy Conference, which is going to be organized by India and at New Delhi at the Yashobhumi Center. It's a very largest world of the largest biggest center to organize any conferences and any event. So I welcome you all for this conference, which is going to be held on 26th and 27th September 2026. So we are welcoming you all, and please kindly register in this such a conference, because if you going to be going for organizing or attending any conferences outside the India or abroad, so you will have to pay us a huge amount for the tickets, for the registrations, for fooding and everything. So that will be around more than 10,000, right, for the tickets and all. But we are giving you in such a low cost, like 4,000 for the students, and for the seniors, for the professionals, it's a 5,000. And for 31st December, it is only 5,000 and 4,500. So I request you all to just join that conference and register yourself as early as possible, because after 31st December, this conference will be going to be charged a lump sum amount more than 5,000 and 4,500. So I request all the students and all the professionals to join as early as possible. So it's a huge conference, international conference. You will going to have great speakers, scientific committees, paper presentations, and cultural events also. So I request all the students and all the colleges, principals, attorneys, and clinicians, please kindly register as early as possible. So make this event as a successful event, because we are planning to have this event a successful or registered as many as professional. So to register ourselves in a Guinness Book of World Records. Our president, Mr. Dr. Sanjeev Shah and Ruchi Vaishnav ma'am, has a dream of registered as many as professional in this conference to get a Guinness Book of World Record. So I request you all to kindly join as early as possible and make this event a successful event. Thank you. And now I welcome Dr. Kanchan ma'am to start the webinar. Thank you.
यशोभूमि के रूप में साकार हो चुकी है। 221 एकड़ क्षेत्रफल में विकसित, अत्याधुनिक सुविधाओं से सुसज्जित यशोभूमि दुनिया के सबसे बड़े मीटिंग्स, कन्वेंशंस और एग्जीबिशंस की सुविधा से युक्त केंद्र में से एक है। यशोभूमि इंटीग्रेटेड डिजाइन का मास्टरपीस है। इसके केंद्र में आइकॉनिक कन्वेंशन सेंटर है, जिसमें अलग अलग आकार के 15 कन्वेंशन रूम कुल 11,000 प्रतिनिधियों की मेजबानी आसानी से कर सकते हैं। प्राइमरी ऑडिटोरियम में इनोवेटिव ऑटोमेटेड रिट्रैक्टेबल और रिकॉन्फ़िगरेबल सीटिंग सिस्टम लगा हुआ है, जिसकी मदद से 10 अलग अलग तरीकों से बैठने की व्यवस्था की जा सकती है और एक बार में 6,000 गेस्ट बैठ सकते हैं। कन्वेंशन सेंटर में विभिन्न कार्यक्रमों के लिए अलग अलग कमरे हैं। ग्रैंड बॉलरूम में 2,500 लोग बैठ सकते हैं। यशोभूमि में है विश्व के कुछ सबसे बड़े प्रदर्शनी हॉल। ये हॉल 28,000 वर्ग मीटर से 32,000 वर्ग मीटर आकार के हैं, यानी हर हॉल 5 फुटबॉल मैदानों के बराबर है। इस कन्वेंशन सेंटर में भारत का सबसे बड़ा LED मीडिया फसाड है। तेजी से विकसित होते भारत की इस गतिमान विकास यात्रा में यशोभूमि निश्चय ही एक निर्णायक भूमिका निभाएगी।
So I hope you have seen all the PPT and you are aware, quite a lot aware about the upcoming conference. So I request you again for just register if you are not registered, get registered yourself as early as possible. So you will get the early bird prize. So I request all the principals, clinicians, teachers, HODs to go through this PPT. And if you want, I can share the links also and research in cultures, in scientifics, in paper presentations, as much as you can. Thank you. Over to Kanchan ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Shruti ma'am. Dimple ma'am, you may go ahead introducing our today's guest speaker that we have with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shruti ma'am, for your valuable guidance and continued support. Now, moving ahead with today's academic session, it gives me great pleasure to welcome our esteemed speaker, Dr. Kanchan Kaulia. Ma'am is a qualified and dedicated physiotherapy professional known for her clinical expertise, academic involvement, and commitment to the evidence-based practice. Her work and experience have contributed meaningfully to the patient care and professional learning. We are confident that today's session will be insightful and highly relevant, especially for joint health management during the winter season. So we warmly welcome you, ma'am, Dr. Kanchan Kaulia, ma'am, and I request you to kindly begin your session, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Dimple ma'am. First of all, I have a warm greeting and sincere regards to Dr. Sanjeev Jha sir, President, Indian Association of Physiotherapists, for his visionary leadership and continuous support in strengthening the physiotherapy profession. Our esteemed national and zonal leadership, Dr. Ruchi Vashne ma'am, National Head IAP Women's Cell, for her inspiring guidance and relentless effort in empowering women physiotherapists across the nation. Next to Dr. Smita Singh ma'am, East Zonal Head IAPWC, for her valuable direction and encouragement toward academic and professional excellence. With my deep appreciation to Dr. Shruti Sharma ma'am, State Coordinator, for her dedicated leadership and coordination in making this initiative meaningful and impactful. Dr. Anjana ma'am, Joint Coordinator, for her active involvement and commitment to collaborative academic growth. Next to Dr. Deepika Sharma ma'am, Sub-Coordinator, for her constant support and contribution to the successful organization of the program. Dr. Renu Gree ma'am, Sub-Coordinator, for her enthusiastic participation and organizational support toward the profession. Dr. Namrata Suri ma'am, Sub-Coordinator, for her valuable assistance and coordination efforts. With my sincere thanks, Dr. Harshika Gupta ma'am, District Coordinator, IAP Women's Cell, Mathura, for her excellent planning, leadership, and seamless execution of the webinar. At the last but not least, I'm thankful to Dr. Dimple Goel ma'am, Sub-Coordinator, for organizing in a very rightful manner and a balanced manner. Thank you, Dimple ma'am, for giving a nice introduction. Now with this, myself, Dr. Kanchan Kaulia, Associate Professor, Tirthankar Mahavir University. Today, I have joined this Winter Joint Health Series for empowering some of the concepts which is relevant to the movement kinetics and the kinematics also. Because many peoples of you are just thinking why there is having a movementless or movementlessness in the winters only. So with this, I'm providing my presentation in front of you with a solid framework for
Hello, ma'am. Dr. Dimple ma'am, is Dr. Kanchan ma'am audible to you?
No, ma'am, she's not audible.
Yeah, technical error. So we'll wait for a minute. We shall just wait back for her to rejoin again. Participants, kindly stay with us. There is some technical network error. Dr. Dimple ma'am, could you please see over to Dr. Kanchan ma'am if she is rejoining?
Yes, ma'am, sure.
All the participants kindly stay back with us as we are connecting again to Dr. Kanchan ma'am. And towards the end of this webinar, we are also going to share with you the details of AWP conference that is going to be held in the month of September 2026 at Yashobhumi, New Delhi. The conference flyer details would be shared to you. We have with us Dr. Kanchan ma'am back. Yes, Kanchan ma'am, are we audible to you?
Okay. Sorry to all. Actually, having some of network problem. Now
No.
I'm sharing my PPT without delaying.
Yes, ma'am, no
Okay.
problem. Your screen is visible to us, ma'am. You may go ahead with your slide share.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am.
First slide. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so today we are sharing about the temperature drop phenomena with the movement kinematics, and today's presentation is basically based upon the framework how we can, as a the sessions on the winter joint health. And with this, I want to say that all the audience, if I do session, then I have a single introductory question for you all. Have you ever noticed as जैसे ही temperature drop है, your body feels 5 years older. You wake up and your knees feel creaky, and your back feels sometimes like it becomes like a wooden stick. Is it or not? I want to make this session very interactive. So, on the basis of that only, my goal of today's session is to discuss about the movement matters when temperature drops and how a physiotherapy, simple physiotherapy principles can stay us healthy with a joint care. So with this, I'm having the first slide, the comprehensive winter joint health concept. Firstly, for understanding the phenomena, we have to understand what is the actual concept behind joint health and the temperature drop. So by that, I want to say actually we are having outer external pressure, that is what we can say the baro pressure भी हम उसको बोल सकते हैं. When that increases, our body structures get swelled up, and due to that swelling there is having inflammatory conditions, we are having the stiffness and many more kind of things. So due to that, we are having our joints is having some of the physiological changes or the physical, we have adoptions. What is that? That is, we can have the decrease of temperature, and due to that decrease of temperature, we are having low tissue elasticity. Low tissue elasticity, which naturally increases the muscle stiffness and the joint pain. Many of us are thinking why only the pain in the joint get elevated during the cold temperature or in the winter. So this is the main, we can say the focus concept is physical changes. Secondly, we can just talk about the blood circulation. Blood circulation, as that decreases, we can have, again, there is the muscle stiffness and leads to joint pain. Now, another one is, we can say, as I have showed you in the PPT, that is increased muscle stiffness. So we can just acknowledge by one syndrome, which is very hidden syndrome. Every one of you are knowing, but that is a very hidden syndrome, that is winter inactivity syndrome. I want to warn the audience about the cycle of reduced movement, weight gain, and poor posture that winter offers trigger and realizes a painful joint movement. So with the concept I am introducing you, the movement as a joint nutrition, we can have the physical activity, and because we can say the movement basically pumps the synovial fluid, and we can also acknowledge the essential part which lubricates your cartilage and prevents the degeneration. So what is the cons we are having in the winter inactivity syndrome? That it reduces our movement. That's why in the winters, every one of you are just thinking to sit over the quilt only. So that reduces the movement, and that reduction of the movement leads to the altered joint mechanics, and that is what you are making the stiffness over the joint. Another one is, as you are over the quilt only and you are not making any type of physical activity, so it leads to the weight gain, and afterward we are having the poor posture due to the altered we can say mechanics of the joint. We are having the various type of psychological disturbances, also hopelessness, also because of functional limitations toward our work. So with this, in the winters, if we are focusing over the movements, what will be the benefit as you are movable, as you are physically active? So it will make the improvement or elevation toward your circulation. It reduces the stiffness, enhances your flexibility, maintains the joint nutrition. So all of these are benefits if we are physically active. Along with that, I have used a term that is movement as joint nutrition. How movement is working as a nutrition for our joint. Because the movement only pumps the synovial fluid, which is working over your cartilage and prevents any type of degeneration. Now, I want to give some of the strategy so that for the students, for adults, as well for the geriatric population, as they can work over this strategy. If we to daily, we have to make a 1-minute routine for mobility, then warmth. We are obviously clothing and the heat therapy, and how we can in these. So we are adopting the right posture and the ergonomics. So somewhere we can just prevent our joint health. Basically, cold weather is having the very important joint connection to you. If synovial fluid is will be or altered sensorium, the psychical aspect, or with the decrease in fluid flow, there is increased joint stiffness as well, reaching to pain. So, joint specific wind care, you have to focus over just knee, spine, and shoulder. You can care your joints as in the winter or when temperature drops. So in the knee, you can do as a physiotherapy such range of motion of the joint. You are having a good elevated mobility and the posture control. Sure for winter movements. Now, because if we talk about why pain increases with movement, when we are not performing, because in each and every slide I have talked about that to care the joint or for the joint have been, we have to be physically mobile, we have to be physically activated. Why the question arises without movement? So because if we have the stiff muscles that pulls the joint, and again if the circulatory alterations are there, the poor circulation again leads to the pain and the stiffness. The most important thing is the reduction of oxygen delivery. The,
Hello.
of protective gears.
Excuse me, Kanchan ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, the voice is little
Yes, ma'am.
and
Yes,
the
ma'am.
voice is breaking in between. So if you could just check for your network
Okay.
activity.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It is
I'm just
breaking
checking.
in between. Yeah.
Not audible.
You're audible, ma'am, but the audio is not clear. The voice is getting discontinued in between. So the sentences that you are explaining is
Okay.
not a continuity.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. One second.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am. I have tried now for the
Yes.
best network,
Yes.
and I hope so. Okay, now it will be good for listeners also.
Yes, ma'am. You may continue.
Okay. So we have covered the things as how we are protecting our joint from the winters and drops of the temperature. Now, I want to give you the smart winter movements, what should be, and already I have told you, okay, what will be the daily routine in the winters, as what protection we have to take care to for the betterment of our joint health. So now it will be the joint specific winter care. As you can see, I have taken the knee, spine, and the shoulder. Beyond the exercise, if we are going for the therapeutic physiotherapy perspective, so we can just serve the humans by giving them education, by changing their lifestyles, and also they can have the self management by correction of the ergonomics. As well they can have some protective strategies. So with this, I have the different concept beyond this for the students. Now, in the audience or the listeners, we have many students also, how they can prevent their joint in the winters. I recommend them, they should avoid prolonged sitting. They can just take a small breaks of movement in between whenever they are having any type of long term task oriented frameworks, along with consistency over the intensities. So these are some of the recommendation from my side to the students and the young adults. They can just have the adaptation of these remembrance points. And with the elderly and the arthritis population, as we are in the YouTube streaming also, though we are having the many population which is requiring the guidance in the how they can just prevent the joint in the winters. So for that, I want to recommend they can perform slow warm up, pain-free exercises, and the balance along with fall prevention, because we have to be care each and everything without any type of harm. With my perspective and the recommendation, I want to take 1 minute for you all as not only the talk but with the action. I want ki everyone should having a action with my words, with my that presentation, not to listen only. As we are talking about the physical activity, physical activity, physical activity, but you people are not doing physical activity. You are only just sitting and listening me and my words. I want to let you go towards some of the physical activity. So with my some of words, you can just work over that. Everyone who is listening and sitting in front of this webinar, just for a second, have a neck rotation, please. Everyone open your camera. And
I also
everyone,
request from the team, if you all are there, we can start turning a video on and simultaneously do it as ma'am is instructing. Thank you.
yes, ma'am. Actually, I want some of the physical activities to be performed here.
Yes, ma'am, you may continue.
Okay, everyone, open your camera and just I'm wording you peoples and have the demo for you all. As first of all, the thing you have to perform, that is the neck routine, that is neck rotation with the slow control circles to release the tension. So everyone, please do. Secondly, you should work over your shoulder. As already I have told you, you have to work over the shoulder, knee, spine. Now for the shoulder rolls, you have to up, back, you have to make up, back, and down to reset posture. So it is taking only a second to perform. Now come to the knee joint health, knee banding to get the synovial fluid moving in the largest joint. And afterward, at the last, please have a last movement, ankle pumps, which is very essential for boosting the circulation from the ground up. So with this, I have completed the 1 minute daily winter joint routine. Actually, I am making you learn and warning you, if you are maintaining this 1 minute daily winter routine, so you can just work over, you can just have the protection of your joint, and you can have the care over your joint health. So with the conclusion and all the concept in one, in the closing words, I'm giving you the medicine mindset that one of the takeaway, the cold is unavoidable, but the stiffness is preventable. So along with this, as already what I have said, the cold is unavoidable, but the stiffness is preventable. Take with this presentation, just take the mantra, and by the mantra, I want to reminding you that in physiotherapy, movement is only the medicine. And I challenge you to start your 1 minute routine tomorrow morning before you even leave the house. So with this, thank you all of you for listening, and you can just have the various important points from my presentation, from my words, and you can from the tomorrow only you can work over your joint health. Thank you, ma'am.
Participants, we now open the floor for questions and answers. Please start writing your questions in the chat box. And I also request the participants to kindly join the WhatsApp group for the upcoming events knowledge.
If anyone is having any query or question, then you can ask any of your query and questions.
Ma'am, there is one question in the chat box. You may address that.
Okay. Once a minute. Okay, I'm able to see the question. Okay, psychological train to deal or to study well in these winters. Okay, nice question. Basically, as already I have deal with the concept of psychological matters in winter joint pain. Cold increases the pain sensitivity, and because the brain interprets normal stiffness as a threat, and fear of movement so reduce due to the avoidance, we can have many of the psychological factors, and how we can just have the training toward this by motivation and seasonal mood changes, we can overcome these 2 points to maintain our studies as continue. And for this, I want to add one more thing, that it will be more insightful if you are having the visualization and mental rehearsals toward toward your joint movement only, how smoothly they are having the movements patterns, and you can just work over the mental practice, which reduces the fear and improves the motor confidence of yours.
Dr. Dimple, ma'am, you may continue ahead if we are done taking the questions from the chat box. Thank you.
Okay, yes, ma'am. So on the behalf of the Indian Association of Physiotherapists, Women's Cell, Mathura district, Uttar Pradesh, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to the successful conduct of today's Winter Joint Health Series webinar. We sincerely thank our esteemed speaker, Dr. Kanchan Kolia ma'am, for delivering an insightful and practical session on when temperature drops, movement matters. Physiotherapy for joint health in winter. Her valuable knowledge, clinical experience, and practical approach greatly enriched this program. We express our deep gratitude to our respected senior Dr. Shruti Sharma, State Coordinator, for her guidance and for sharing important information regarding the upcoming IAP conference and AWPC initiatives. We also acknowledge the guidance and encouragement of our respected seniors under whose leadership this program was conducted. Dr. Sanjeev Jha, President IAP, Dr. Ruchi Vashne, National Head, IAPWC, and Dr. Sumita Singh, East Zonal Head, IAPWC. We are also thankful to our District Coordinator, Dr. Harshika Gupta, for her leadership and smooth coordination, and to the entire state team, Dr. Anjana, Joint Coordinator, Dr. Deepika Sharma, Dr. Renugiri, Dr. Namrita Suri, Sub-Coordinators, for their continuous support and efforts. We also extend our special thanks to Dr. Neha Ma'am for her efficient digital coordination and handling. I would also like to thank the organizing committee, all team members involved in the planning and execution, and all the participants for their active presence and enthusiastic participation. Thank you everyone for making this webinar a success. Thank you, ma'am. Over
Thank
to
you,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dimple ma'am and Dr. Kanchan ma'am. It was very nice having this district taking care of the winter joint series and through a physiotherapist perspective. Definitely, this entire lecture was a good insight for all the participants who were there with us on this platform of Zoom and also on YouTube Live. So we have shared few links on the chat box, and there is also a WhatsApp group detail invite that Dr. Harshika ma'am has shared with all of us. So we request the attendees to join the group and stay updated for knowing the entire details. Thank you so much for today's webinar.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.